Hello my friends, this is Europa Universalis 5 and let's see how different army compositions and formations works. We have enemy army of regular regiments and levies, some mixed stuff, with horses, infantry. Right now we are in the age of Reformation, however I didn't even embrace spike and shot yet. It's not spread enough. Those outcomes would, of course, be different for different ages, especially considering that enemy has some levies in their army. But what we want to see is how our formation and army composition work. So we will just compare our results. For the first test, I will bring 33 regiments, mostly of infantry. I will not take those damaged things. Mostly of infantry. Use balanced composition. I will take this Narasimha, so he has similar stats to the enemy army. Wait till he arrives and attack. So we have mostly infantry regiments, just a bit of horses. We don't have, as well as the enemy doesn't have combined arm bonus. And of course the outcome would depend a lot of the dice rolls. So it's not fully representative test. However, let's see how it's going. Here we have pretty good roll. However, as we can see, enemy still has some guys on each flank, and now he completely collapsed. So we lost 2200 to 12,000 guys. For the second example, we will use, by the way, why I didn't bring artillery? Artillery shot at the beginning and also have some chance to shot in the middle of the fight. And if they shot, they do good amount of damage, so it would randomize the outcome even more. Yeah, dice randomizes the outcome, but artillery would do it even more. So those examples are without artillery. But for the best composition, I would of course suggest you to boost combined arm bonus. So you would need to use light infantry, heavy, light cavalry and heavy, and artillery of course. So your army would be even stronger. Here I don't have light infantry, but this is not very good. Not right now. For next example, I will use 11 regiments of infantry and 22 of different cavalries. And I will use balanced formation, use the same guy. Let's wait till he arrives and attack. So we can see that infantry and cavalry spread. We have both on each of flanks. And let's see how it's going. Okay, it seems like we stack wiped them. However, I'm not sure about the roles. I guess we didn't have such good roles as previously. But as you can see, in Age of Reformation, cavalry and heavy cavalry are very overpowered against, especially against levies. It's also good to. It's good anyway, but against levies, it's like very strong. And here we have even less casualties at the end. However, it also depends on the dice roll, and important thing is combined arms bonus. And let's see the same composition, but not this balance one, but this custom one. I mean formation. I guess I misclicked somewhere. Okay, I didn't combine them before. That's why I didn't have enough of needed regiments. Okay, just like that. Use the same die. But information I will uncheck our alternate balance flanks, and we'll bring all infantries to the center, and cavalry to the side. Let's see, let's wait for the general and attack. Okay, now you can see that in the middle we have all infantries, and on the sides we have cavalries. It might be also good to have like one infantry regiment on both sides, so they would work like a sponge to take damage. So infantry would take damage instead of our horses. But right now we use just pure cavalry on sides and flanks. And we had pretty good rolls, by the way. And now we have even less casualties. The downside, of course, again, it's also depends on the rolls. But still, when I played, it felt like having flanks of cavalries do more damage, so you win and stack wipe enemies more. But of course, the important thing is combined arm bonus, so it would be nice to bring some light infantry, add artillery guys, and such army would be very strong. The downside, of course, that you have to manually balance it. So if you don't want, you can use automation. It's still good. Yeah, but if you want to min-max for some hard battles, you could do it manually. Maybe bring one regiment of infantry to take damage. So not only your cavalry guys take damage here, but infantry as well. And they are much cheaper, so it's better for you. And this is one of good options. How to spread your units. If you don't have enough of cavalries, for example, you have just 11 of cavalries, but 22 of infantry, it still might be better to have center and one flank full of infantries, and one flank full of cavalry, or one infantry and other cavalries. In this case, you would have more situation where you hard win one flank and apply and have applied flank ability from cavalries. As you can see, their flank ability is like 200+% usually, so they hit very hard, and this is the way how you easily win a lot of battles. And of course, pay attention to your general. Here we used the average one just to test, but of course use the best one. And important thing is to use tactical map to win battles. Pay attention if you attack an army across the river. Like if here you would have an army and attack like that, you would have -1 dice roll and the buff. And especially if you attack in something like hills plus forest, like woods plus hills. And if you attack in woods plus hills across the river, you would have like -3 to rolls, and it's very hard. It's very big downside. So even with better army, with better composition, you would lose and could lose. So pay attention to that. And that was it. We wanted to see and compare it. Of course, it's not very representative, a lot of randomness, but I guess in general you have the picture now. And I hope it will help you to win your battles and wars and game. Have fun. Thanks for watching.